Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, to part 2 of our All-Star Game box review for our retail review series for Series 2. And this will finally wrap up Series 2, in its entirety. We'll know where if these guys end up being better than the Mega Boxes. I really don't think anything is going to end up on top of the fat packs and the megas, or fat packs and the hanger boxes. I think those are definitely going to stay in the top 2 positions. Again, because of their much lower barrier to entry. You know, fat pack is $7, a hanger pack is $15. You know, whereas these guys are $50, so you can get what, 6, 7? You can get 7 fat packs for the same price. I think I'd probably go for that any day. But if there's one nice thing about these boxes, they give you the chance at more parallels, since they have the all-star parallels. You get a higher chance of hitting nice names in the parallels. If you checked out my last video, you know that we got a couple Trey Savage all-star game parallels, which is quite nice. Adjust things a little bit sometimes. Camera gets a little bit out of place. Dylan Cease. Blake Snell. I believe we hit that one in the last one. That's all right. Mr. Sandberg. I really do think we hit that one in our last opening. Very surprising, considering that insert set is pretty darn large. Let's see here. Not too much going on there. Suzuki. Kyle Isbell, I know we got him in the last one. No, we didn't get him numbered, though, so that's a different one. Is that, what, to 25? 17 of 25. So another nice low-numbered parallel. Also got a numbered to 25 on the, the wooden card in the last video, which is crazy cool. Let's see if our 1 to 2 numbered cards per box stays. I mean, we've already hit the 1, right? So I guess if we say it averages 1.5 or so. Let's see how we do between the 2 boxes. Mitch Keller is our next all-star game. Zach Neto, glove work. And feel free to let me know down in the comments what you would think is, you don't have to rate everything, just give me your best buy for Series 2, and then what I guess we would put in last place, but we could call it like your worst buy out of all the Series 2 products. So right now I'm thinking, again, fat packs probably not going anywhere. I think that's going to stay best buy number 1. And I think the worst is probably going to end up being the super boxes. Just give you a lot of kind of extra stuff, and it doesn't seem to be a ton of great stuff coming out of them. So, I mean, we got lucky and pulled a golden mirror, which, again, is always very nice, but you're just not always going to hit that. Adley, Ranger Suarez, our next All-Star Game parallel. There's the kid. And Mr. Murakami again. But again, we will see here. Let's see. Could always be pleasantly surprised by something. And as I've said numerous times, just getting the rip packs, it's what I love. Chase DeLauder is our next one. There we go. So definitely a bit off center, left to right, but I'm going to go ahead and sleeve it up because easily one of the top rookies this year, for sure. I mean, I think Murakami probably is going to end up taking the AL Rookie of the Year award, but who knows? Still too early to tell. Could still be injuries. Could still be, you know, time to fall into a slump. So a lot of people like DeLauder. And I mean, listen, if nothing else, seems like he could be a darn good piece for the Guardians going forward. St. Louis Cardinals team card on the All-Star game. Couple. Oh, we get a first pitch, Madison Maria, maybe? And Ryan Weathers on the holofoil. And I think like this will be halfway through the first box. Let's see what we get here. Wasn't sure if we were upside down. Mr. Guzman again. There's Murakami's base. We got Brooks Lee on a nice pink holofoil. Very nice. Little second year future star action. You know, it's funny too, and thinking back on it, I think these all-star stamped parallels, whatever you want to call them, I think they did exist in last year's set, but I feel like they were much harder to pull, perhaps. Could be wrong about that. Maybe there's only one or two a box. There's a nice Rod Carew. Pulled that card a number of times, but at least now it's a different parallel. But yeah, I was having a hard time remembering it, but I was thinking about it. I feel like there was maybe one or two all-star stamped cards in the boxes last year as opposed to the 8 or whatever, you know, and I don't know, maybe one was blue or something along those lines. I think that made them much more special. Drake Baldwin, there we go. That's a nice one. Or his rookie cup. Let's go. Jock Peterson, holofoil. Racking up the holofoils. Sandy Koufax. There we go. And Bryce Eldridge. And we've got 4 to go in the first box, so let's go for it. And there we go. All right, so let's see what we can pull out of these 4-packs here. Parker Meadows, Musgrove, Cade Brown, Kyron Paris. There's Chase DeLauder, Stereo Springer, Amador, Salvador Perez on the green All-Star game to 99. Nice name there. Very nice name. We will protect that bad boy up once we're done. Hey, once again, though, another numbered to 99. I'm telling you. I gotta have at least half a dozen, if not more, green parallels from Series 2. Blake Perkins on our next one. Ichiro, which I believe I have on the crooked numbers. But still a sweet looking card, of course. That's my first one. Also, as I've said before, seemingly a harder insert to pull. Doesn't show up near as much as the 91 inserts. Brandon Sproat. Perez, Stars, and I think just like that, we're on the last pack. Got a Johan Rojas. Rainbow foil. It's the first rainbow foil, I think. Got enough hollow foils. Hunter Barco on the 91. It's also our first standard 91 insert. And Nick Kurtz. So 2 numbered. Just like that. See, I said about 1.5 or so per box, right? So we end up with 2, and 2 fairly low numbered ones for sure. 25 and 99. Good old Salvador, and Royals teammates too. How about that? It's a freaking Royals box. Okay, let's move on. Shift this pile maybe up here, something like that, so it's sort of out of the way. We'll just keep right on motoring through these packs, so I don't hold you guys up for too darn long. Still got the old fingers crossed for an Ohtani parallel. Love to get, whether it's his base or inserts or whatever, with the All-Star Game parallel. That'd be pretty darn cool. We get a Kevin Alcantara. Paul Skeens on the All-Star. And a little Stars action. So a nice little pack there. Had a little bit of everything. Insert, exclusive insert, and then standard retail insert. Drake Baldwin. Okay. Chase Dolander. Urseg. Jordan Walker. Titans. Definitely warmed up a little bit more between the 2 videos as far as what I expected out of these. Again, I like the All-Star parallels. I just still do wish that they had done the other inserts, that's all. We get a Freddie Freeman All-Star parallel. Another very nice name. So it sure seems like outside of that first box that we opened in the first video, it's not too hard to pull a nice name or 2 in the All-Star parallels. Whether that be a rookie or a nice name vet. Edgar Caro. Kike Hernandez. Scott Yeager, first pitch. No idea who that is. But Kike on the holofoil. So back to the holofoil train. Got 4 of those between these 2 boxes so far. We're going to get ourselves another All-Star insert. Parallel insert, I should say. Guess it gets a little confusing since there is an All-Star parallel. Or insert, jeez. Ozuna. Aaron Judge. Whoa. May not love the dude, but it's probably a nice card there. It'll have to end up being a nice card for one of my Yankee buddies, because I don't need it taking up room in my house. Trey Savage. Logan O'Hoppe. Joe D. All right. First time I've seen that one. Love it. Mr. Joe DiMaggio. Okay. What are we down to? We got 1, 2. Still pretty. Right around halfway. Thought we were a little further than that. But right around halfway. It's one of those things where it's a little tough, right? Because I obviously want to respect your guys' time, but I also want to just take so much time and enjoy the ripping. So it's a bit of a delicate balance there. All right, we got some upside down stuff. We get a Carter Jensen All-Star Game rookie. Never seen that one on the 91 or regular. Matthew Liberatore holofoil. So another one. Ellie De La Cruz All-Star. And see, again, that pack, super nice. Couple of parallels, couple of inserts. So sometimes these packs are really nice. Kyle Schwarber. But regardless, I'm having a good time here. Never a dull moment when you ripping packs. Murakami Titans. Guys, for you guys that don't know, that maybe haven't been here as long, the reason I take the time to flip that last card is just to prevent fingerprints getting all over it while I'm going through the rest of the pack. There's another Murakami. All right, take it. Chase Utley on the glove work. Not sure if I have that one. Still working my way through that set. That and the 91 and the 91 All-Star insert sets are much larger than you would think they are. Oh, never mind. Got some kind of parallel I just exposed. Looks like a numbered parallel. Let's get through here and see. It's numbered to 50, Austin Martin. Bang. Got ourselves a gold All-Star. Let's go. So that is our first numbered card out of this box. So the other thing that I'll say here is the numbered cards coming out of these boxes all seem to be pretty darn low. We're down to 4, so we're going to go ahead and do our little super rip, mega rip, whatever term you want to use for it. Just rip them all at the same time. Try to keep the garbage all in one spot. That way it's easier to clean up when we're all done as well. Pain to be chasing these pack wrappers around sometimes. All right, so down to the final 4, I guess we can call it. We get an Isaac Paredes. Babe Ruth crooked number, 60 homers. Look at that. Now that's a new one, I believe. I will take that. Great Bambino. Sal Stewart. Murray Dreyer. Frelick. Marlins team card to 50. Is this another? Oh, no, this is a holofoil gold. A team card to 50. I can't remember the last time I got a numbered team card. Let's see, we got a Reese Olson. Nice pitcher for Detroit. We got Javier Assad, rainbow foil. Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams on the 91. So getting some greats in this opening. Some of the absolute greats of the game. And there's an Eldridge. Let's see, we're going to finish on anything interesting? No, we are not. Okay, so once again, seems like you can expect that 1 to 2 numbered cards, numbered parallels per box. Like, that's pretty crazy. Because I think overall here, let's go ahead and get these all in top loaders, and then we'll go through them real quick. We'll go through the ones from the first video too. Still have those next to me within arm's reach. Kind of crazy when, well, we did get a gold out of the first one, but I was going to say it's kind of crazy when the green is like the highest numbered parallel you've got. Let's see what we got here. So these are for all of the 4 boxes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, almost 2 numbered parallels per box. We get the Somers Gold. We get the Jonathan Cannon All-Star Game Green. We get the Sweet Wood Vientos to 25. We get the Orange Isbell to 25. Green Savvy Perez to 99. Austin Martin Gold All-Star to 50. And a Gold Holofoil Marlins to 50. So, just wow. So again, beyond the 2026, is the 99 is the highest. Yeah. Jeez, that... I mean, you got to put them above the standard mega boxes just for the output of the numbered parallels, I think. You know, again, well, I won't say it again, but you know my argument against these, and it's more of an argument for last year's stuff than it is, you know, anything else. No, it's not really, doesn't really have anything to do with the actual product versus product type of ranking system that we're doing here, I guess is maybe the way to put it. So yeah, these are better than the super boxes. These are better than the mega boxes. These are up there. These are really up there, I would argue. I would recommend these, but again, just try not to pay too much for them. Like I've seen them on the secondary market for 70 to 75 bucks, and even more expensive at different card shows and stuff. So I wouldn't pay that. You know, you're not getting like an autograph in every box or like a superfractor in every box or something like that. So that just, to me, doesn't justify the price, but they're a super fun opening. So yeah, these are awesome. But still, I think when we look back at our overall rankings here, definitely go with your fat packs if you can find those. If you can't find those, try to go with the hanger boxes. And I'd say without a doubt, stay away from the super boxes. And that's pretty much it. I think everything else was at least more fun than the super box. That's the way that I'm kind of looking at this whole series. But it was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'm not even sure what number part we're on, to be honest. So not the best host, I guess. But I hope you've enjoyed this multi-part series. And to give you a little teaser for the next video, we're going to be diving into Topps finest mega boxes, which seem like they are a ton of fun. So we will have those for you, and I hope you guys will get subbed up and check that out. But with that said, head down below, hit the little subscribe button, hit the like while you're there. Doing this stuff all the time, and all we're trying to do is have fun. Like, that's again the long and the short of it here. Like I said, we put out videos every Monday and Friday, but if you hit that little bell, obviously it'll notify you anytime that we upload a brand new video to the channel. And we'd absolutely love to have you guys along for the ride. And with that said, the last thing I want to say is just thank you guys. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you guys for making this probably the most successful little mini series that I've ever done on the channel. Obviously, a lot of it goes back to the that Fat Pack video that had the All Kings insert in there. That video did amazingly well, and I appreciate each and every one of you that check that out and check any of my stuff out, as always. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.